Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be sharing another full day of food for you today. So we had a late start to our morning. We had a late night last night, and so I think the kids ate breakfast. It was probably almost 9 o'clock when they ate breakfast. They just had cereal. So boring cereals. We're down to like Cheerios, Corn Flakes, Rice Krispies. I think that was the options we had. So the kids, and now we only have Corn Flakes and Rice Krispies. The Cheerios are gone. Okay, apparently I have to go shopping to get some more cereal, but that's what the kids had for breakfast, and I am just about to make my morning smoothie now. Welcome to this full day of food today. I had piano practice going on, a dehumidifier going, and a dryer going in that last clip, and I'm like, I think there's too much background noise, so I went and turned off the dehumidifier. You're still gonna hear my dryer running, but this is my smoothie. Actually, why do I always do this? Okay, this is not the brand that's in here. Let's try this again. So usually I put almond milk in my smoothie, but I am out of almond milk right now, so I'm just gonna pour some of my glass of water in there as well. And then I just add a little bit of cream. I don't typically add this, but because I don't have almond milk, I'm just doing water and a little bit of cream instead. I'll do a couple spoonfuls of cottage cheese, some frozen strawberries. This is my protein powder. So this is the one I am currently using. I'm also currently writing on a grocery list, but this is my current protein. It's the Creed Whey Protein Isolate Vanilla Cupcake flavor. It is such a big container that I just use this in my pantry, and this is in our storage room. So it is this brand that is inside this small container, if that makes sense. Also, I forgot to get out my collagen. I do also always put this collagen into my smoothie. So that's it. Those are my smoothie ingredients. Now I am drinking my morning coffee. It is just from our drip coffee maker with 1 cream. That's how I drink my coffee. We had a late breakfast, so we're gonna have a late lunch as well. I just sent all the kids outside. We finished school for the morning, and I said, you guys go outside. I'm gonna get lunch made. So it is 12:30 right now, and I just pulled out a whole bunch of leftovers from the fridge. Today's full day of food is going to end up being almost like a pantry and freezer clean out. You'll see supper's gonna kind of be along the same lines as well, but I will show you the many containers I have out for lunch today. This is the worst when I have so many little bits of leftover food. If we make like a big pot of chili or a big pot of soup and I have enough leftovers for everybody to have, some of it works great. These kind of leftovers are not my favorite, but I'm looking forward to having these dishes cleaned and washed and into my cupboard again. Yes, Wesley, can you hear him in the background asking for help? I'll get his shoes on, I'll be back. I have these wraps that I want to use up. I think I have like 4 or 5 tortillas in there. And so I'm gonna make up some ham and cheese wraps. I also have, so on my wrap, I am going to put this last like half of a pork chop, and then I also have, where is it? I have this, which is just a little bit of leftover taco meat, so that will go on my wraps. I also have, I'm just gonna stick in the oven. What is this? Oh, this is tuna. I forgot I had that. Okay, so last night, is this getting boring yet? Last night I made tuna melts for supper. So there's one tuna melt. I'm gonna stick that on there. Is this gonna be too much food for us? Possibly. And then I have one more leftover bun, so I'm gonna make one more tuna melt. Put that in the oven. And then I have, this is just like the tiniest bit of lettuce that will go on a wrap as well. And then I'm kind of thinking, should I be putting this in the oven or not? I don't know if this is gonna be too much. I have some of these potato wedges as well as some leftover sweet potato fries. You know what? That is gonna be way too much food. I think I will put this one back into the fridge. We'll have that another day, but I will warm up those. And then this will just have to go into the oven to warm up. Okay, I'll update you in a little bit. Okay, we need a little update. So here's the leftover tuna melt. I made 2 more tuna melts. I forgot to show you we had half a leftover burger, a bunch of the potato wedges here, and then this is just my meat. I just put it, I just left it in this container so that I can just easily transfer that to my tortilla. So I'm just going to, gonna stick all that right into the oven. And then up here I have some wraps. So I made 3 ham and cheese wraps, 1 tuna wrap. That was just the rest of the tuna. And then on mine, I just put cheese, and I will add the other meat to it after, and the lettuce. So is this gonna be too much food? Maybe, we'll see. Hopefully we can eat it all. I figure maybe I'll have these 2 wraps. Elijah, Charity, Simeon, everyone can have some potatoes, Zara and Wesley. We'll see. I got it all plated up. So everybody, let's see, the 3 biggest kids here have their ham and cheese wrap and some of these potato wedges. The younger 2, I just gave them half a tuna melt to start. I don't know how hungry they'll be, and some potatoes as well. So for my wraps, I gave myself this one. It's tuna and it has some lettuce in it as well. And then I just wanted to show you this one before I wrap it up. For 1, just so you can see what's on it. 2, I don't even know how well this is gonna wrap up. I have a feeling it's gonna be a mess once I actually wrap it up, but I have that leftover meat I showed you earlier. I also put peppers on mine. There's cheese at the bottom, some lettuce, and then I thought it needed some sauce, so I just put sour cream. So threw that together. I also chopped up a bunch more red peppers. I'm just gonna put this to the table for veggies on the side. Most of my kids love raw peppers. I have 1 who does not. Everybody else loves peppers. And then these, if someone else is hungry and wants more, they can have these. If not, I was just thinking, okay, I feel like when the stove light is on, it really makes these look weird. I was thinking Andrew would gladly take these for work. So if those are left behind, no problem. He'll have those for work tomorrow. But that's the lunch that I threw together for today. That time between lunch and dinner went by so fast. So fast. I mean, I say that because it's only 3:30 right now, but we need to eat dinner at 4:30. So no snack this afternoon. We're not even having, I don't know, probably about 4 hours. Not even 4 hours between our lunch and our supper. But I am again pulling something out of the freezer, something that I can throw together pretty quick and easy. So I will show you what we're having. This pasta was actually given to us from our church. They had a function recently where they had a whole bunch of leftover pasta, and so I think some of the moms with lots of kids, they were like, hey, do you want to take some pasta home? And so I was like, sure, but I'm gonna throw it in the freezer because we don't eat pasta like super often. So this is just pasta and sauce. There's a little bit of meat in there. So you like pasta, don't you? Most of the kids really enjoy pasta. So I'm just gonna throw this into a pan with a bag of spinach. I know that there's not a lot of sauce in there, so I'm gonna put some extra sauce in. I'm gonna cook some ground beef. I'll add that, and then at the end I'll put some cheese in it too. I still have a couple more bags of this in the freezer too. I'm just gradually using up this pasta, but it'll be like a 1-dish meal including veggies, so that should be pretty easy for us to quickly eat before we have to go out this evening. I haven't even put my meat or my spinach in yet, and this container is looking so full. I don't know if I should have put it in 2 containers or what, but this is gonna overflow shortly. You know what, I'm gonna put my meat in, then I'm gonna put it into a smaller container as well, split it between 2 containers because I know you can't see it very well from above, but like it's a mountain. So I'm just gonna transfer about half of this over to this container. This is definitely gonna be 2 meals for us, which is kind of nice. It's nice to cook once and eat twice. I don't do that often, but when I do, it really saves a lot of time in the long run. This actually works perfectly because they will cook a lot faster too, being not quite so full. Now I'm just going to put a block of this frozen spinach onto each pan.
I think what I'm actually going to do is just put a lid on this container and just put it like this into the fridge, and then I'll cook just everything up another day. I'm gonna stick this into the oven just like this so that the spinach will defrost, and then when I can mix it all together, I will do that, and I will sprinkle some cheese on top and put foil on that. But for now, I just want that spinach to defrost so I can get it all mixed together. These are my two boys who are always snitching peppers. Are you eating the peppers I chopped up? They love their peppers. So here's the pasta dish. The spinach didn't go as far as I was thinking it would, although the dish looks really good. I just chopped up a pepper too because I thought we would just have a few more veggies, but that is our dinner for tonight. I'm packing a snack for the kids to have tonight, and so I have all of these snack bags up in our cupboard. Most of them are the Itsy Ritzy brand. When I went to get Wesley his, I couldn't find any of this brand anymore. We do love this brand of snack bag. This one's fine too. I would say I don't like it quite as much as these ones, but it's this brand. It's a Canadian brand. Anyway, so they each have one of these cute little snack bags, and so for snack tonight, I'm just gonna give them each a handful of these peanut butter pretzels, and then some of these Brookside chocolates. I bought these recently at Costco, and the kids have requested them a couple times while we're out, and I say, no, it's too hot. If we bring these, they will melt. But tonight it's a little bit cooler, and so I'll just give them each one of these little chocolate pouches, some of these peanut butter pretzels, and then they'll have these as we're out at baseball tonight.
I hope you've enjoyed following along on this full day of food today. I will show you later on tonight. I'll definitely have a snack when we get home. We're about to head out the door right now. Andrew and I are gonna stop and get a coffee. I definitely want another coffee. I had one this morning. You saw me pour one. I think I took a little video of me pouring my second coffee this afternoon. I took a couple sips of that coffee, and then I realized that the cream was all curdling in my coffee. So I took a couple sips and then was like, oh, this is disgusting. Fortunately, I just ordered groceries for tomorrow actually, so we'll be getting more cream tomorrow. But unfortunately, I had just bought that cream not long ago. I hadn't even opened it yet, and the best before date is the end of this month. So I don't know what happened there, but that's gonna have to go down the drain, and we're gonna stop. I think I'll get a large coffee as we go out, because it's only my second coffee of the day. And I know I get comments if I ever have coffee in the evenings, and people will say, I can't have coffee past noon. I can't have coffee past 2 p.m. I don't really struggle having caffeine, even in the evenings, even like right before bed, I can drink coffee. Now, if I have something on my mind and I drink coffee and like my mind is just racing, the coffee will help me stay awake, and maybe my mind will race a little bit longer. But if I am tired, I can drink a coffee and then I can go right to sleep. It doesn't really affect me that way, which is really nice. So I'll be back in a little while to show you what my evening snack is. I'm actually not as hungry tonight as I thought I would be, but I did see this in the pantry and that looked really good for tonight. So I'm having a bowl of this Chicago mix. Thank you for watching today's video. Good night.